First of all, good evening. The gospel today speaks about the focus of the Pharisees on the externals, the law, the rigid following of the Sabbath law rather than the internal values. Internal. They were more focused on the externals than the internal goodness, values. Well, my dear brothers and sisters, who cannot be absorbed by the externality of the world when in the very first place, we are living on an external world? And so, because of that, many of us are more focused on the physical beauty than internal goodness. I'm sorry, but because we are living on an external world, many of us are absorbed by or more focused on external beauty than internal goodness. And that is why those who do not pass the standards of this external world are bullied. Examples, kalbo, kalbo, like me. Flat nose. What else? Dark-skinned, negro. What else? Fat. Many fat are bullied because the fat, the flat nose, the dark skin, the kalbo, the ugly, quote unquote, they do not pass the standard of this external world. And the second but the more painful truth that is happening because of this externality is that many people focus on the status of the person, the social status, rather than the being of the person. For example, if we encounter rich people, we bow to the rich, Your Honor, Sir, Ma'am. But do we bow to waiters, to gasoline attendants, to our helpers? Do we bow to them the way we bow and respect the rich? Because they are looked down. The people we consider poor, our helpers, security guards, gasoline attendants, waiters, cashiers, the society look down on them. And you know what? Few years ago, I saw a video of a wedding of a man, the groom has dwarfism, yung in Bisaya, unano. I don't know anong Tagalog ng dwarf. Unano sa amin yun, sa Bisaya, unano. He was married to a woman in normal height, and I was so moved because they were crying during the wedding. Not because of the external features of the groom, which is dwarfism, talagang unano, but because they love each other. Sana all. I was emotional when I watched that short video. They cried not because of the external feature of the groom, kasi unano, ang liit niya, but they cried because they love each other. Beautiful. We hope na may we see ourselves and other people that same way. Yung babae, tingin niya sa groom kahit dwarf, the internal goodness of the groom. Beautiful. Sana ganun yung tingin natin sa sarili natin at sa ibang tao. We look at them on the internal goodness rather than the external, rather than the social status. And secondly, may we focus on how to be kind, how to be good, rather than on our externals. Let us rather focus on how to be kind-hearted, paano maging mabait, rather than how to look good. Okay? That's very Christian. Amen.